Namaskar. I'm Paul, and this is Yang, and we haven't had a chance to do this type of variation of Ardha Chandrasana at this point. What we were doing in the past, and we'll refer you over to those with some links, was how to use blocks, how to use the wall, how to use a chair, and so forth. Now I have some modifications for a student who maybe wants a little bit more of a challenge than what we've done in the past. So I'm going to ask Young to firstly start off with a regular half moon pose. So he's going to go into half moon pose. He's going to bring his, we're going to go that way. Okay. What he's set up here is he's set up at a 90-degree angle with the feet, and go ahead and drop into just a regular half moon pose. Okay, he's gone in, this makes it a little bit more challenging. He's going in a little bit narrower right here. The thumb to the pinky toe is a little bit closer, and then go ahead and bring the leg up, the back leg. Yep. And so he starts to bring the back leg up, and there we have this variation. What I'm going to ask you to do now is to go ahead and extend the arm. Okay. At this point, most students are going to be totally thrilled with the idea of the challenge that they're going to get from here. Okay. So what's going on really, I mean, some people can go deeper. If he goes all the way down to his palm, go ahead and palm it, because I'm going to hang on to you. Go ahead and bring your palm down flat. Yep. Okay, if he goes like that, then he can go in deeper, okay? And before he complains to me, what I'm going to do is let him down, and he's going to relax. Okay, go ahead, come all the way down. All right, now, we're going to do, I'm going to ask you to switch to the other side for the next one. So you're going to shift over to the right side, yep. And this time, what he's going to do is he's going to start out, I'm going to ask you to bring your hand up just a little bit wider than that, so that his starting point now is pretty easy for him. Okay, we can see how far he's come out with the thumb. Okay, if you're from a really strict style, you've probably been taught thumb on the same line as the pinky toe. That's fine. But the thing is, he's going to do another modification right after this. Go ahead and bring the leg up. Good. I'm going to get in position just in case I have to assist. He knows what he's got to do here. He's going to next, if he decides to, extend the arm up. Excellent. And I'm going to play here a little bit with rotation. Yep. And now if you'd like to, come on up so you're freehanding it. Okay, so he's got no hands at this point in a half moon. Okay. Now, a lot of your students, if you've got students who are exceptional as far as maybe they've got a lot going for them as far as flexibility and balance, this gives them something to play with. I'm going to slowly let go of him, and he's going to be on his own. It's not so easy to do, but it's a good challenge for your students. Okay, go ahead and relax. We're coming back to the other side again. We're going to show you one more. Now this one, he's going to go into the same thing, but this time what he's going to do is coil. Okay, so, and he's going to coil similar to what you do in dancer's pose. So, go ahead and, yep. So he sets up. There's a number of ways to go in on this one. I'm going to take the back foot and just turn it out a little bit. And then go ahead here, if you like, and start to, now it's up to you, Young, if you want to bring your arm up now or you want to just go for the coil first. Yeah, so he's going to go for the coil. So he's coiling here. This is similar to what you do in dancer's pose. Okay, and now, if you want to, feel free to extend your right arm. Okay, not all of your students are going to be up for this, but it gives those who have some extra flexibility something to work with. Now, I am going to just hang on to him for a while and make sure he's stable, okay? And then yeah, okay. And how do you feel? Do you want me to hang in there or?
Yeah, hang in there.
Okay. So this week I'm hanging on to him, but that may not be next week. Okay. All right. Good. What I'm doing here is trying to introduce you to some things. Obviously, we're trying to work with students who, some students may have problems with flexibility and some students may have problems with balance. Some students may have exceptional balance. They ended up in the same class as you, and also some of your students who don't have such good flexibility. When you've been teaching long enough, you should be able to teach them all, even if they're all in the same class. Now, some people, they like to split them up and they label them, and they'll say beginner, intermediate, advanced. I'll put it to you this way, you can have somebody practicing for 10 years and they might not be able to do some of the things that someone who's just naturally flexible and who has natural balance in the first place. So, it's something that I've said for a long time. You can have a child, maybe 7, 8, 12 years old, in that range, who has very good flexibility and very good balance, and suddenly what's happened is they are able to perform a lot of different asanas that we might classify as advanced. In fact, what they have is God-given flexibility, and they also have a lot of other assets that some of us envy. That's fine. But the point is, we just want to work our postures to be the best we can be, and to realize that the postures are not all of what yoga is all about. There are obviously many things that yoga has as far as facets and as far as the rewards of the practice. With that in mind, I just want to say that although you may see some things that are advanced and some different types of movements, I just want you to understand that everyone should work to the best of their ability and as safely as they can be. With that in mind, I want to wish you a good week. Om Shanti.